Also, the pod of Jack Frey. This time we're going up to the tower to see what is up here because we're now here at the slums area where it's now turned into a city. A lot has changed in chat too, man. A lot's fucking changed, including this area, which is new to us. However, it's not that new to us if you just go by the intro of Jack Frey because it's literally that one room in Jack Frey's intro. Yeah, this area. So, yeah, we're now up here, and you can see it's very technologically advanced and really interesting, like a fucking Bond area or something like a Batman area. And also our friends are here, so let's see what they have to say to us right now, because we reunited all of them now.
Hello, fellow peeps and cronies. That's right, the Daxternator is back in the building.
Daxter, Jack, you did it!
It's about time you two got here. What took you so long?
Sorry, we only had a war in the way.
Great work, Jack. Let me be the first to officially apologize for the city.
Forget about it. I've got my own interest in this.
Well, what we know right now is there's a huge dark planet builder bearing down on us all. How much time we have, no one can guess. If it is rogue precursor technology, then the only way to destroy it is with more precursor technology. And that lies at the bottom of the catacombs.
Also, the large number of eco-crystals being moved about can mean only one thing. Someone is trying to awaken vast precursor technology.
I think Vigor's behind it. Or Errol. Or maybe...
Oh, wait till you hear about my adventures in the wasteland. So there I was, facing a whole brood of slobbering metalheads, when all of a sudden... Uh-oh.
It looks like a large-scale assault. Multiple targets inbound. You up for some action, Jack?
Look who you're talking to. Let's rock and roll, Dax.
Yep, we're being under attack right as soon as I get back here. Are you surprised? I'm not. So, this fucking thing. It goes around, it shoots missiles at ya, it's got a few hit spots there, you know, about 4 of them, and they take a lot of hits. And, you know, you got this new gun here, the blue gun. Was got the, you know, the purple gun, our Peacemaker, which does actually have some use here, surprisingly. It will fucking destroy these things in seconds, if you can get the hitting correctly. Otherwise, it doesn't do that much, but when you can get it actually in there, it does a lot. Of course, the problem is, you have to really hit it, and there you go. But yeah, there's 2 more now. That's why I kind of held on. Now, another thing is that you have this turret gun. It has its uses, but here, not so much. Now, obviously, the bounce gun would be the best choice here because it ricochets everywhere, and it's obviously going to hit every fucking one of these spots. It just kind of homes in on that shit. Also, these things do lasers. It doesn't go that far, though, so it's not too much of a problem, but the lasers exist. But yeah, as you can see, our Peacemaker finally has a purpose. It will hit all 4 of the areas at once, and there's a good amount of damage to it. So, for this mission, the Peacemaker is a really weapon to use right now, and it's probably the only time you ever use it anyway, so there you go.
Find a way back here, Jack.
I didn't even go that far from here. I didn't even live that far from the front door, Ashlyn. Come on now. Anyway, that's that mission done, and it was really that easy and quick. So let's see what the next mission is, because that was a lot of cutscene for what was essentially a very short and easy mission for us.
Nice moves, my boy. You're the best man we've got to lead an expedition into the catacombs.
Please, let us not be too hasty. Are you sure you want this dark eco-freak contaminating the hallowed halls of our glorious precursors? I should lead the expedition myself.
We're tired of your scheming, Vigor.
I've got the answer you're looking for. My precursor monks have given me the knowledge to turn on the planetary defense grid, if you beg me to do so.
Jack's always gotten us through thick and thin. I'm with him.
Here, here.
You're washed up, vegan.
Vega! It's Vega, you idiot!
Whatever.
Count Veigar, I hereby dissolve the City Council and strip you of your title, command, and all privileges. Now get out of my sight.
What? How dare you! I offered you mercy, but now you will all burn in the precursor fires of creation. I swear it.
That was one hell of an attack wave. We can't continue to repel such large assaults forever. That floating war factory has got to be shut down. The problem is, the factory is shielded and has gate codes on every access point. Most old KG door ciphers were kept hidden in the main system at the power room. If you can be able to unlock the war factory doors to get inside.
Onan says the eco-grid junction box in the sewer. Personally, I think you're crazy to go down there. But, good luck.
First and foremost, I apologize for the glitchiness of what just happened there. That was going to happen probably because of the Elgato. Anyway, the other thing, however, is this mission. I'm not a huge fan of it because guess what? It's gonna lead to us going to a sewers. Yeah, another sewer level. But before we go and do that, there are a few things we can do right now, like for instance, a side mission.
Find this place fast. You'll need a vehicle.
Okay then. Well, we kind of do because it's on a tree and it's pretty high up. But I'm sure we could reach that from, you know, using a board. Also, you definitely saw that fucking precursor orb. Guess what I didn't during the recording? I know, I'm ashamed of myself too. But don't worry, I'll get it later on.
Jack, try again.
And yeah, I fucked up on which tree it was. It's kind of hard to figure out which tree it actually is when you actually, like, look at, you know, the picture they give you. But it's just around this corner here, and it's right there. So there you go. And I fucked up. Don't worry, I got this. Just drive into it.
Nice driving speed, demon.
Thanks. I don't consider myself that going that fast for that one, but there you go. Okay, time for sewer. Same elevator cutscene. Exactly the same. They don't even change it. Okay, let's go. Hey, was it the fucking intro? Like the original sewer level, you know? How we had that little opening, we had those enemies and shit, you know? From Jak 2, that sewer. And then we end up dealing with gas and I die. Okay, so this is essentially that one area. You know that one area, the area with the fucking, like, the roundabout thing going on. Actually, this is a completely different area. This is a completely new area. For some reason, there are so many sewer levels where they all look the fucking same, but, like, they disconnected by bullshit. Also, there's a pipe here, which obviously leads us straight to a nice freaking precursor orb, which I decided not to go to. I don't know why. I should have gone there. I knew there was precursor orbs over there. I didn't bother to go there. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of enemies down here, and you might think that's a problem, but we got this gun. So, the game's giving us a shit ton of ammo for it, so honestly, it's not going to be any problem for me to get through this using only the other gun, because seriously, I can just do the spin kick shoot thing with that, and every enemy will be hit by that. It reaches far, and it goes and lands very well. Seriously, this gun breaks the fucking game. It's amazing how abusable the yellow gun is when you get to the second part of it. Also, you just jump over that and you're good. But yeah, this whole entire segment would be troublesome if not for this gun. Because you can even hit enemies way before you even reach the area. So, Yeah. Also, they want you to hit that button over there to, like, get over to that area, but here's the thing. You're supposed to be able to, like, maneuver around here, right? All security is supposed to be actually set up pretty well in order to, like, prevent bullshit from happening, but you can still, like, get over and, you know, activate things and all that, right? Because there has to be someone doing all the setup. So why the fuck is the button there on a death fucking laser trap? What? Also, we go over there and the cutscene will play, which I will actually show you. This you can repeat every time, but yeah, here you go. Believe it or not, every time you come back to this sewer level and you do that button thing and you go back to that whole hole there, that cutscene will always repeat. But it is unique, so I have to show it. Also, there's a vent here, and obviously the board's used here, but I don't figure that out, so I don't bother going there, even though I should. Also, there's a ladder here, but it's very hard to see for me, so I could not see the ladder at all on the walls, so I missed that as well. Look, I know I'm missing a lot of precursor orbs now compared to Jack 1 and 2, but don't worry, I will fix this. It didn't matter too much anyway, because by the end of the fucking day, in this playthrough, I ended up not being able to get any precursor orbs all the way to 100% because of the fact that the game glitched up on some of these fucking bits. So, you know, I got fucked on this playthrough anyway from the get-go, but don't worry, I'll fucking show you me doing this. There's be a lot of me going around and find all the shit I missed though, and it's gonna annoy the hell out of me that I actually went and missed a whole bunch of precursor orbs. Some of them are actually really fucking obvious, and I still missed it. I still didn't notice it all because I'm fucking dumb. Anyway, hey look, callback. We can't kill the callback, but it's there. It's not trying to jump us and spook us, but it's there. Okay, so over here there's a thing, and that's it. We activate the thing, and we did it. So, cutscene. And there we go. Force field's down now. Nice.
You guys keep the surprises coming. The power room door is now open, Jack.
And now we literally loot back here. This is that one server we were at beforehand. But now you loot all the way back. And that's how we exit. We go that way. So there is a connection, but at the same time there isn't. Anyway, we are now back here at the Crimson Guard base. And we've now left the area to, you know, Vin's fucking lab. You know, remember Vin? Well, let's go see Vin. Hopefully he's still alive somehow.
Ah, remember this place? I sure miss good old Vin.
Yeah, he was a good guy. A bit crazy.
Hey, who you calling crazy? I can't help it if the world is out to get me. Vin! Wait a minute, is that you? Yeah, it's me. Well, actually, no, it's not. I'm a multi-layered, hyperlinking, digimemic, bioconstruct, superclocked mega memory construct, baby. Did you understand a word he said? When the city was overrun by metalheads, before they got to me, I dumped my brain into the eco grid. Everything's great now. Those monsters can't get me in here. Or can they?
Listen, Ben, I'm happy you're whatever you are. But right now, I need to get into the war factory, but the doors are sealed. We think the code to open the doors is hidden in this system.
It is.
Really?
Positive. Can you get it for us? Negative. Why not? Because if you have half a brain cycle, you'd know that those access codes are guarded by the central system. Ancient, nasty circuits in there. Even we bit brains can't nibble around there without getting our butts erased.
Just get us close.
Oh, sure, yeah. It's your death. If you fail, I can always use a companion in here. Oh, the fun we'll have. Let's hope. Oh, God, let's hope. It doesn't come to that. When I put you into the system, the main security will slam down hard. It'll be up to you to beat the system and get out, or get eco-zapped for good. You check some? Okay, Vin baby! Jack me in! Wait for it, wait for it. Okay, input!
So I told you Vin was alive, and now we're playing Pac-Man. What? So in order to get through the security and, you know, get through and save the fucking world, I guess, by getting the bit we need, we have to play Pac-Man. Except it's not traditional Pac-Man in the way you'd think. It's actually this game's Pac-Man. It's Daxman. That's what I'll call it. Daxman. What the fuck's Daxman, you might be asking? Daxman is a Pac-Man game that I fucking hate. Because what it is bullshit. So, to explain what this is, it's on an entire grid of a box. There are no other paths to go to like a normal Pac-Man game, but there are some obstacles. For instance, this thing that keeps following this red line here, the line will keep moving across to where you are, but it has a delay. And the thing is, you can actually manipulate this delay, if I'm just right, so that you can move away immediately before it even has a chance to even reach you. And it will get confused, and you can easily dodge it because of it. So, the way you dodge it, however, because you touch that, it's an instant game over. The way you dodge it is you just go up or down. Now here's the thing. You go up and down when you're on the up ways or the down ways, when you're going like right or left in the direction here. But if you're going down and like up, like left and right sides, you have to press left and right. So it gets kind of weird there. But there's another thing that's also kind of weird of this, and that is how this works. First of all, there is a speed up button, which you'll need. Another thing is this thing that keeps appearing. Essentially, there's a problem with this in that it respawns these balls, and you don't want that. You don't want to respawn your balls. You know? You want to get rid of your balls. Also, I tried to get over and, you know, complete this shit, but I died. So, don't worry, I jump cut. And I get the balls, and there's the thing. Go over to that, and you beat the level, you beat the mission. Huzzah!
Got the cipher.
Great work, Jack. Just got the info beamed here. That cipher key will unlock the War Factory doors. We'll get on it right away and get back to you.
Listen, Vin, we've got things to do, but we'll keep in touch. We promise.
That is the last time we will ever see Vin in the entire franchise. That is not a fucking joke. You will never see Vin again. Anyway, this fucking minigame, Eco-Grid game, you can see all the points there now, and I thought I got the bronze apparently, but I didn't. You have to play it again to get the bronze. But, yeah, now there's a score there, because now it's all about score. And you see, there are waves to this game. As you go through the waves, not only will this enemy get a bit more faster, a little bit, not that noticeable on the first time, but after a few times, that's get noticeable. But not only that, but you start getting more of these enemies. More of these boxes will spawn, so you have to deal with more than one of these guys. And it just keeps going like that until you lose. So, I'm showing you the successful play here. And basically, our goal here is to get 1,000 points. This is, quite honestly, the hardest minigame of Jak 3. This minigame is, quite honestly, on Jak 2 levels of bullshit. First of all, you can see I'm going upwards a bunch as well as just like you know, one time doesn't. Oh, there you go. I did the first wave. So I can get the bronze now. I already got the bronze and silver. I want to get the fucking gold, which is 1,000. So, you might notice that I'm tapping up twice. All I'm doing is holding up. That's it. But the thing is, sometimes the game will let you go up or right or whatever very quickly twice, and sometimes it's only once. It's weird on how it works, but if you can figure out how to manipulate it, it does kind of help. Sometimes it doesn't really help at all, though, but basically it comes down to, are you going that fast, and are you moving that well? And maneuvering around this fucking minigame is a pain in the ass, because it's in a weird sort of Pac-Man, like, on-rails sort of deal. Because Pac-Man, you have more control over where you go. Not here, at all. You just keep going like this until you lose, so... This one's just not fun. But... It's the only time we ever get to hear Vin, you know? We don't ever see Vin again. So this is the last time we ever hear from Vin. In this minigame. Where you play as Daxter's head. Which is also a showcase the fact that this is probably the last time we ever play as Daxter in any of the Jack games ever again. Unless the PSP game has that. I mean, yeah, there's also, you know, the racing game, but that's like a skin. It's not really like, you know, you're playing this Daxter, you're playing as just Jack with the skin on. Anyway, now you can see there are two of these fuckers, and all I have to do is get through this one wave here of these two assholes, and I have 1,000. And that's it. I win, I get the gold, and I beat the minigame, essentially. Because you don't have to actually continue on. This can keep going forever, where you can have more and more of these assholes, and they keep going faster and faster, and this fucking thing keeps appearing and gives you hell. You know, you keep having to try and, like, go by it slow, but also go by it fast, and it becomes a nuisance to you when it boggles your mind and gives you a migraine like it did for me. This minigame was not fun to play. Honestly, it is the hottest one in Jack Free, and I do not recommend anyone else really go through what I did unless you really want to 100% this game. Because, trust me, it is not fun doing this in any way. And there you go. All I have to do is hit the 1,000 and I get the gold. So there you go. I don't have to actually keep the 1,000. And that's it. Say goodbye to Vin. Say goodbye to that fucking minigame. Because that minigame sucked and I hated it so much. What you didn't see was like a whole hour recordings of me trying to do that one. Because it sucked so hard. Anyway, I'm back here. I'm going to get these precursor orbs here. Because I finally figured out how to get up here. You climb up that spot. You climb all this shit. We did it before in Daxter, but I did Daxter after I did Jack 2. So, you know, a bit out of order. I don't care. I'm doing this right now. This little bit here is a little awkward, but there you go. I made it, and now I get some ammo. I can get a fuck ton of metalhead gems, and of course I can get a whole giant batch of fucking precursor orbs to go with it. So, it's a goddamn jackpot up here. It is a really nice reward for getting up in this tower, which is entirely optional. But if you want to 100% this game, you gotta go up here. And the only way to get up here is to actually climb those pipes on the walls. Which isn't that obvious. But when you figure out that you can do that, and that you have to do that to get up here, the reward for figuring that shit out is honestly pretty nice. Because you do get a hefty reward for getting up here. So at the very least, it is worth it. It is worth figuring out. And I do get a good bunch of these metalhead gems and precursor orbs to end this part on. So at the very least, we have something rewarding for what was essentially kind of a nothing sort of part, because a lot of these missions were very basic. I mean, the first mission was just a very easy combat situation. The second mission was a sewer mission, which kind of sucked, honestly. And the third mission was a minigame that is quite honestly the hottest minigame of the game, and the worst one, honestly. And also the last time you ever hear and see Vin, and, you know, that ends the Vin Zin joke, unfortunately. I know you all love that joke, and it'll be on the title too. I know I'm gonna do that. But yeah, that's Vin. Say goodbye to him. He's not gonna appear ever again in the games, so that sucks, but what can you do? But hey, that is gonna do it for this part at least, because quite frankly, I did my 3 missions, and this has gone on for 26 minutes, so we've reached the point where I can end it. So, next time in Jak 3, we are actually heading back to the Wastelands, because there's nothing else to do here. So we're going in there and we're heading back to the Wasteland. Thank you all for watching. I'm a save now. I'm gonna check my secrets. Nothing for me to get. But next time, back to the Wasteland with some more shit. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then for when stuff actually fucking happens.